discotheque.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if the discotheque is working, but if you're still here Saturday, I recommend you to have a look.
Okay, no, I'm leaving Friday. So.
Okay?
Yeah. Next time.
You leave Friday to where? To Washington? Back home?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought your trip is going to be longer.
Nah, next time.
Okay.
You know, when you...
Taste.
Right, exactly. The first trip always got to be short, so just in case you don't like it.
Okay. You're right. You're right. I like that idea. Please, baby. Okay, look.
Perito.
You remember?
Oh, no.
That guy always gives me a hard time.
I wonder why.
Because I explain this story here all the time. Remember I told you these are the most expensive houses in Colombia? These people taught me a lesson of life.
Okay.
Life lesson, I'm sorry. Why? Because they poor to live in this area, little more. They poor to live in this area. And wealthy people offer them a lot of money to buy the house from them. They can sell the house and buy a bigger house outside of the wall and still got money for the business.
Right.
And they say, we don't sell the traditional of our family over 120 years. Because if you look inside, we're going to put the camera inside.
Okay.
You don't see nothing luxurious inside. Majority of the house that you open over here, the door, the first thing that you see when you open the door or look at the window, the pool, the jacuzzi, the discotheque.
Right.
Not here.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Look at this. You see?
Yeah, Camas.
Just regular place. They don't even got AC. The piano date is from the 1800s. The lady that is sweeping the house, she also makes some money by parking the cars.
Okay.
You see? Okay. Adios. Buenas. Remember when I told you they brought the slaves, right?
Right.
That is two important things when they brought the slaves. One, when they brought the slaves, they made Colombia multicultural at the feature. That's why the Pacific and Atlantic of Colombia is African Colombians.
Right. You told me that yesterday. Like on the Atlantic side is mostly Afro-Colombian, and the Atlantic side is Afro-Colombia,
and the
Pacific, yes.
That we in the Atlantic right now, and at the Pacific side, they are African Colombians. And if you go to the border, Ecuador, Peru, Venezuela, Brazil with Colombia, you find a lot of native Indians. And if you go to the middle of Colombia, like Medellin, Risaralda, Boyacá, you see a lot of look like Europeans. Okay? Now, when they brought the slaves, the enslaves, they became a big business. One can cost 5-6 coins of gold. The guy who used to live here, Jose Martinez, he used to be one of the biggest traffickers of slaves in town.
Oh, wow.
Let's say you own a farm and you need 5-6 slaves to come to your land. You come to him to work for you on your land. Let me correct that. He said, not a problem, go next door. If you need a slaves, go next door. Right here. Right here.
Okay.
That's where he stored all the slaves.
Oh, shit.
So, back in the times, they used to torture people over here. At the present time, they still torture people over here.
Oh, no, yeah?
That's 2 days. Yeah. They torture people here.
Okay.
That's a high school.
You ain't shit. Face all serious.
And then you say, okay.
Yeah, like, oh shit. Hey, turn the camera off.
You see the platform over there of concrete, right?
Yeah.
That platform is made of wood.
Oh, okay.
That's where they do the auctions to sell the slaves.
Oh.
You see?
Yeah.
Remember the rings? The whole party was full of rings because they tied them as slaves. so they do not escape at nighttime. Okay? Now, when I'm in this place, I get the opportunity to explain something about my country for the present time, education. Because this is a school, right? This is a high school. Education in Colombia is free from 0 to 11. What I mean by that? School to high school. But if you want to be a professional, PhD, engineer, doctor, surgery guy, excuse my English,
That's okay.
you have to be too wealthy to pay for that, or you have to be too smart to get a scholarship. Now, the government has come out with a called stupid remedy. What is the stupid remedy? For the lower middle class of Colombia, they teach you technical careers. So we're getting a lot of technicians. But what is wrong with that? Well, the way I see it is that who are the ones who give the job to the technicians, the professionals.
Right.
So that's why when they got a big project, they had to bring the engineers from abroad to give the job to the local people. When it's supposed to be backwards.
Right.
Okay?
Perfect. So now I'll go back to school so I can come back here and be a engineer.
Well, if you engineer, you finish school? Are you there?
Almost, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You remember I told you that the war was designed to be different with 3 types of different weapons?
Right.
Cannons, mortars, and bayonets. Over here is in Spanish we call it la plataforma de las bayonetas. The platform of the bayonet. Okay? Now, let's get over here. All this area that you're filming, some of the areas that you're filming, is going to be in the movie that I told you.
Okay.
Ay, papá, venga que lo cogí con las manos en la masa, todo lo voy a despedir. Film it, these 2 guys over here.
Why you're not
Okay. I'm messing with that.
Yeah, so
when I pass by, he was grabbing her ass, and she jumps.
Right.
But I'm the only one who finds out.
She should be paying attention, yeah.
She's supposed to let it happen.
Yeah.
Okay, baby. Okay. Now look at this. Cartagena. Let's not forget that Cartagena is the capital of the Department of Bolivar.
Right.
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 And when we're talking about Bolivar in South America, it's like you're talking about George Washington in the States.
Right.
Because Simón Bolívar helped 5 countries of South America to get independence from the Spaniards. Ecuador, Peru, Venezuela, Colombia, and the one that got his name, Bolivia. Okay? Why I mention that? Because no matter how small is the town in Colombia that you go, you always will find a monument of Simón Bolívar.
Oh,
right?
is that right? I did not know that.
Entonces, pai, Alejandro Oregón, that guy is in charge to make, he died already, to make all the monuments of Simón Bolívar nationwide.
Okay.
The story I'm going to tell you is ironically. Why? Because one day I was looking to a program called Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Right.
And the guy that was participating there, they asked him for 100 million Colombian pesos where this guy born. I like all this stuff. Adios. I like this stuff. And I yell over the screen of the TV, Cartagena! It seems like the guy heard me.
Right.
He answered Cartagena. He lost the money.
Oh, really?
Why?
Why?
Because this guy born in Spain. They brought him when he was 10 years old.
Okay.
So what is the ironical part? The ironical part is that there you got an Hispanic guy doing monuments for the worst enemy of Spain and South America.
Right. Right.
That's why I prefer to have friends than enemies. Por favor, please. placer. Con mucho gusto.
And this is the university, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, now you want to know what's going on with the university.
Okay.
Okay. Majority of places like this, and like the one we just saw, used to belong to the Inquisition, Spanish Inquisition. And they used to be convents, monasteries, or churches, right? At the present time, they belong to the government of Colombia. And they are universities, schools, or hotels, right?
Right.
The white building used to be a convent for nuns, Claustro de la Merced.
Okay.
And the yellow building used to be the church of that convent into 1911. Into 1911, they make it to the famous theater of Cartagena, Teatro Pedro de Heredia. Pedro de Heredia, the founder of Cartagena, 1533, 1st of June, right? Now, I call this Colombian stupidity. I call this Colombian stupidity. Why? Because everybody start complaining why the nicest theater of Cartagena got the name of an Spaniard guy. Once again, Mr. Pedro de Heredia, founder of Cartagena, 1533, 1st of June. They need to give it the name of a local guy. So if you look at the door, they got T.A.M. Teatro Adolfo Mejia. Great singer and writer and compositor of Cartagena.
Oh, okay.
Now, why I call him Colombian stupidity? Because if I don't explain it to you,
Right.
you come over here and you don't know what I know, you want to call him Teatro Heredia.
Right.
So they're supposed to get the T.A.M. and put it at the top.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see?
Yeah, that makes
It is
sense.
Colombian stupidity.
Okay.
Over there, we got the first church of Cartagena, 1575.
Okay.
Catedral of Santa Catalina de Alejandría. Also was attacked by Mr. Francis Drake. Okay?
Oh, no, no. No, thank you.
On my opinion, ya han plegado a Elena por ahí. Padre, hasta que no le venda uno no va a quedar contento. No, tell him.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Okay, look. This building, on my opinion, is the most important building of Colombia concerning about culture, literature.
Okay.
Why? Because Colombia got two Nobel Prize winners, one for peace and another one for literature.
Okay.
Okay? The literature is Gabriel Garcia Marquez. He get the Nobel Prize by the book 100 Years in Solitude. Okay? Now, Gabriel Garcia Marquez used to be a student of the University of Cartagena. As you can see there. At the University of Cartagena. He studied journalism, right? And at the same time, he worked for the local newspaper. It's well known by many of his followers and by majority of Colombians that he got a tendency to the left, socialist. He used to be the best friend of Fidel Castro in Havana, Cuba.
Oh, okay.
He started using his job at the local newspaper El Universal to attack the wealthy people. You don't help the poor people, you selfish, this and that, right?
Right.
So, it was not a good thing to do in Colombia at the end of the 70s, beginning of the 80s. So the people told him, the wealthy people, either you shut your mouth or we shut your mouth. So he
Right.
don't got no choice to go to live in exile in Mexico.
Where did he move to?
Mexico.
Okay.
Mexico City.
Okay.
So he went to live to Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Over there, he died 3 years and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
But before he died, he told his family that he want for them to burn his body and the remains to bring it to University of Cartagena. So those guys that make him run while he was alive, they build with him while he's dead. So we're gonna see his monument.
Okay.
Hola.